This is the first screen you will see as you log on to Karaoke World. Please note that Alfie is actually a bot and will not give you direct response to any questions. Please follow his instructions carefully. Before we follow Alfie's instructions, we are going to set a few settings. Go to the second icon at the top, which is Options, displayed by this folder and hammer. Go to the top, Connect, Options, Advanced, and make sure that these settings are the same. DCC should be ticked, 5000 and 5010. Everything else should be blank. Click OK. Scroll down to DCC, Ignore, and make sure that this is set for disabled. Click on Fserv and ensure that this is directed towards the Karaoke World folder. This is located in your C drive. If this is blank, like so, just click on the bar. Highlight Karaoke World, click OK. Click Yes. On the second bar, it will open up in Karaoke World. Click on Legal. Then click OK. Now we're ready to start. Now Alfie tells us to put at Setup. Alfie now tells us how to set our shared folders in the format that they're supposed to be in. Once you've done this, you're ready to start step 1. As Alfie tells us, we type step 1 with no spaces. Alfie continues to give us further instructions. Go to the toolbar at the top of the screen, go to Help Register, which is normally here. If this says Help, click on it. It will bring you up this. Now because mine's already registered, it's a little bit different. If yours is not registered, which yours probably will not be, it will ask you for the name of who it belongs to, which is Karaoke World. It will ask you for a registration license key, which is this number here. Enter these into this area and then click OK. I can click Continue here. Once done, Alfie tells us to do step 2. Alfie now tells us to go to the top of the screen and click Commands, New User Wizard, Run New User Wizard. So, Commands, New User Wizard, Run New User Wizard. Follow these instructions very carefully. Don't close anything manually. It will close automatically. Click Next and enter your name. Now this password is specific for your nick or your username. After you click next, there will be a pause. It takes some time. Now it's going to ask you where you want to share files. Click on Browse for Folders and find your shared folder. Then click OK. Now we need to select the channel that we want, which is K-World Main Room. Click Finish. And there you'll see I'm in the new room. Now, because I'm already a member, I'm already voiced, but you'll end up at the bottom here with none of this. You won't have a plus, you won't have a percent mark, and you'll be greyed out. But this is okay. Go back to the setup room and type steps complete. At this point, an ops should help you, as the next step is to set up your port forwarding. If you already know how to set up port forwarding, then go ahead and do it. Remember, your port forwarding range should match the settings that we set in the beginning. Here. Once your port forwarding is set up, then you can continue to step 3. Again, follow Alfie's instructions very carefully. Now Alfie tells us to go to Fix Me 1 from the 5th icon at the bottom, which is Fserve Settings. As you can see, I've already done it. In the top needs to be your name. The channel needs to be Karaoke World. Do not forget the hash. This should have a title as well. I usually put CDG, but it doesn't matter what that title is. Folder to share should be your share folder. If this is not your share folder, then just click Browse and select the folder that you want to share. All of this information should be picked up automatically. Make sure that the Fserve is enabled. Click OK, and then close. Now some programs will give you the option to run a list maker. If it doesn't, that's easy. Go to the 7th icon, which is shaped like a clipboard and pen. Highlight Karaoke World and click OK. This may take some time depending on the number of files you have. As you can see, it's telling me that I'm sharing 16,765 files. This will close automatically. You do not need to close it. Once that is done, we're ready for step 4. Again, Alfie points out how important it is to listen to these instructions and follow them carefully. So Alfie says open up the first icon along the bottom under User Ident. That's here. Make sure that this is your name and this also is your name. Untick Auto Ghost and click OK. Then go to the 4th icon at the bottom which is Channel Manager. Highlight Setup and click Delete. So now you should only have Karaoke World default there. This can be closed. Now type rules. This explains our rules and what is allowed and what isn't allowed. Once you have finished reading the rules, close the setup room. Now someone will check your trigger when you are down here, and providing everything is done correctly, you'll be voiced.